which we are going to start today from the grade level. Okay, good. Is technology an added layer of complexity in the world, or a tool to help us comprehend complex system? It's a tool or a complexity or a layer. What is this? Is it a technology, is a tool, or is it a layer? Could be a both. So children, please note this particular chapter, this class, the next 45 minutes, explore what we mean by technology and how it relates to knowledge, with a broader goal of comprehending the role of technology. How a technology plays a very important role to creating the knowledge we come to know and what we know. Please note, in technology, we always means in your world, what do you mean by technology? Technology always means an iPhone or a laptop or iPhone. No. Beyond that iPhone, beyond that your computer, beyond the Windows and Mac, what is technology? How technology plays a very important role in creating the knowledge. So today class, okay, I'll be connecting most of your concept with a knowledge question. Even though it's a little bit new for you, please note what you mean by knowledge question. This is the form of the heart of TOK course and provide us with opportunity to discuss. Please underline the word opportunity to discuss and explore, sometimes argue about a way which we acquire, use, and evaluate the knowledge. So this class, I'll be dealing with lot of technology with the knowledge. So I'm not going to tell about use this technology, don't use this technology. Those who have watched a social dilemma, you might have got it everything. In this class, I'll be exploring the technology, how it is connecting to acquire, use, evaluate our knowledge about the world. Any doubt? Okay. Before I start about what is technology, okay? What is technology? How the technology is a very important for us. Just watch a small video, then I'll come to the class. I request everyone, please watch it very carefully. Those who are the earphone, they can use the earphone also.
Oh, hi there. I was just chatting with my friend in Kenya. Isn't it amazing how technology has advanced our world? Now, welcome to Basic Technology. But before we begin our lesson, can you imagine how our world would look without technology? This means that there will be no schools, no houses, no cars, no roads, no aeroplanes, no electricity, and so on. It would be like living in the jungle. Now, this is because almost everything we see around us that is made by humans is a product of technology. Now, the question is, what is technology? Is it everything made by humans to make life easy and fun, like your cell phones and cars? Or is it the processes and ideas that lead to the development of these devices? Well, technology involves both. So let us define technology. Technology is the application of human knowledge, skills, techniques, and ideas to create and use goods and services.
It's very important. Human knowledge, skills, techniques, and ideas. Here, ideas and knowledge which we are going to discuss.
Or to achieve other goals. What does this mean? Allow me to explain. Let us assume that you want to build a house. First, you would need an architect to draw the building plan. Now that is knowledge. Then you would need builders to lay the bricks. That is a skill. Also, you would need a carpenter to build the roof. This is a technique. But wait, whose idea was it to build this house in the manner it was built? A civil engineer. Now, this is technology. It comprises every process involved in creating a service or a product. It ranges from an idea to a finished product, and even the knowledge of how to use the finished product.
How to use the finished product, how to use the knowledge. It's idea. When you make an idea, when you make a product, you need a knowledge. That's a basically technology. So technology is a tool. From idea to product, when you convert, you need that particular technology to make a knowledge. Okay, good. So how you can define the technology? Please note, children, what do you mean by the word technology, which can refer to the physical hard facts, such as a bridge, human activity, such as the construction of a bridge, and the knowledge, such as engineering concept that guide to construction of the bridge. This is called as a technology. So technology refers to a tool which help of the idea and then it make the product using a knowledge. Any doubt? Brilliant, fantastic. Okay, good. Children, this particular class, we are going to make some initial discussion question. These are some of the important initial discussion question. Let's see how many of you able to make an initial discussion question. What are the things which we are going to discuss in this class? What role has technology played in development of knowledge? Number one, that we will be discussing in the class. Okay, how technology changing our dash with knowledge? How you have a actually clue in the first one. The first question is, what role has a technology played in development of knowledge? That's shown in the video. That's one initial question we are going to discuss. Can anyone fill the blanks? Number one, how technology changing our dash with knowledge? What could be? You can fill the word in the dash. Number one. Oh my God, come on. Yes, Unnati, please.
Uh, Relationship.
Relationship, very good. I'll come to you. Anyone?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle, very good. Brilliant. Anyone? Now I'm putting a word you have to think in a knowledge form. What could be the first? Okay, good. So how technology changing our relationship with knowledge? Okay, good. But is it possible to produce a dash without the use of technology? Now you have a two answer. Number one, number two. Now third one, you can easily fill it. Come on. Is it possible to produce a dash without the use of technology?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Who's this?
Aratya.
Okay, very good idea. Okay, good. New knowledge. Okay, is it possible to produce a new knowledge without the use of technology? To what extent can the risk associated with technology be known? So these are some of the initial knowledge questions we'll be discussing. Please don't forget. Okay, these are important things you should know in between the class. Any doubt here? And you will be getting the answer. Okay, good. Now the activity time. So before I go to the initial discussion class, I really want to know how many of you know the basic technology knowledge. How many of you know the basic thing about the technology? Please note what are the rules of this technology. I'm going to check about how much do you know about technology. Duration is 5 minutes. The winner will get 2 points for the classroom participation. Please note the winner of this particular quiz will be getting the 2 extra point. Okay, good. Still I'm going to ask you certain important technology question which you know. This particular answer will help me to how I can take the particular class. So there's a link on the chat box. I'm going to put it. Please open it under quiz and it will give 5 minutes. After 5 minutes I'll be closing the quiz. I request everyone, please don't use the Google for searching the answer. Okay, here it goes. The link on the chat box. Your time starts now. Let's see who's the winner of this quiz. Who's going to be winner of this quiz? Very simple one. Use your common knowledge. Come on, everyone. Please log in. I can see only few people. Yes. Ram, Unnati, Adushi, Nitya, Amira, Saranya. I can see. What about other people? But no, madam. Only winners will get. Not everyone, madam. Only winners will get. Sayansh, I cannot see your name here. Please make it fast. It's getting time. Seger Anand, I cannot see your name. Padi Mittal. Come on, children, make it fast. Very simple one. Let's see who's the winner of this. Come on, Nitya K. Yes, now I can see everyone. Very good. Fantastic. Don't Google it. I can see some of the people, screen is changing on your eyes. Don't change your screen. This is not assessment, okay? Just check your knowledge. Last 3 minutes, 2 minutes gone, last 3 minutes. Good, last 2 minutes. Who will be the winner of this quiz? Brilliant, fantastic. I can see a bigger election is going on in the ranking. People are constantly changing one by one. Very good. Come on, that's a spread. They're very good. Come on, children. Okay, last 1 minute. I'm going to end the quiz. Last 1 minute. There's a 10 question. Last 1 minute. Some students are not yet to start their account. Okay, good. I'm going to end. Last 10 seconds. Okay, good. Fantastic. Okay, that's the end of this quiz. Okay, good. Why I want this particular thing in the quiz? Oh my God, wait 1 minute. I'll show the winner now. We will see who got top position in this quiz. Children, this particular quiz will tell you how much of your knowledge you know the basic technology, okay, which you are using in daily life. Okay, good. Let's see the winner. Children, you want to see who's the winner? Come on, show your thumbs up. How many want to see? Yes, I want to see who's the winner and my position. Show your thumbs up. Show your thumbs up on the screen. Many people not showing. Come on, yeah, I'm just talking from my stomach. Yes, fantastic. Okay, good. Again, the winner is Unnati. Unnati, fantastic. She got an 8. Children, someone need to just take away the cup from the Unnati. Okay, good. So also Unnati, you have to give the cup to someone. Okay, Unnati got an 8. Very good, fantastic, Unnati. She got it most of the answers. Just a 10 question. And then second one goes to Seher. Very good. I can see someone is coming at least second. Seher, very good. Okay, you actually.
Seher and Ram both are the same or not?
Yes, madam.
Because they
Seher.
both got.
But Ram got 4 wrong, madam. But
Oh,
I
he's got
2.
4 wrong.
That's
Okay.
the reason, madam. Okay. Even Ram also got very good, Ram. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. Excellent, fantastic. Okay, good. So now with this, thank you very much, those who all participate. So winners is getting 2 mark. There are 3 topics we are going to discuss in this class. Children, please note what are the 3 important things which we are going to discuss. Foundation point for technology, technology values and ethics, and technology and perspective. These are the 3 important topics today we are going to discuss in the class. And of course, everyone, please make a note the 3 topics which will be dealing for the next 35 minutes. Okay, first one we are going with topic 1, foundation point for technology. This particular thing talks about what is the basic foundation of technology and the knowledge. Okay, good. See, there's a knowledge question below and relating to the foundation of this. Take for example, how has technology affected the curation of knowledge? Please note, children, how do you differ data, information, and knowledge? Do you think data, information, and knowledge all are differ? Or can a machine know? Or is a knowledge a human only construct? Is a machine is able to construct a knowledge, a human can do it? So these are the basic knowledge question we should know. Maybe I can go with Unnati, who's the winner of this quiz. Unnati, what is your point of view? How has the technology affected the curation of knowledge?
I think technology has affected curation of knowledge because now the availability and accessibility of sources has increased considerably for the curation of knowledge through the internet and other accessible devices. It's also opened up more avenues for the curation of knowledge itself. So, for instance, within a small field of computer vision within technology, you have more than 50 subfields in which you can curate knowledge and learn more things. And then, even right now, I think during the pandemic, the use of technology is basically responsible for most of our knowledge curation. Right here, right now, we're curating knowledge about knowledge through technology. So that's an inherent
That's a
example.
brilliant. That's a brilliant. Okay, that is a
Yeah.
reason. Okay, so then that is a way how the curation of a knowledge is very important. Okay, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to show a small video. This is a first discussion topic for the video. I request everyone, please use your headphone if you have. I want everyone to understand this video. What this video is talks about. Okay, John Berger, who was a very famous artist, writer, critic, and broadcaster, has died at the age of 90. Okay, he is the best known work for ways of seeing, the ways how you have to see certain things, a criticism of Western culture aesthetics. So he has given a lot of speech, a lot of talks about how we have to see certain things. This particular video outline some of the way in which a new technology is used to view the world. Please underline the word, how a new technology we are using to view the world. And I have certain knowledge question after this particular video. So I request everyone watch this video. It's a 4 minutes, 54 seconds. I request everyone can use the headphone. Okay, children, there are certain things you can see in the microscope. There are certain things you can see in the telescope. But the scene which you see in the microscope and telescope, it's totally different. And that is how technology helps us to view the world, especially new technology. Take, for example, if you see something, a snail is a different view when you see from the microscope. A snail could be a different view when you see from the telescope. But how this view is important, how this view makes a new knowledge. Please watch this video very carefully.
I am surrounded by a kind of circular, continuous drawing.
John Berger started off life as an artist, but soon added art critic and broadcaster to his palette.
The arranging of artists in an order of merit seems to me to be an idle game. What matters are the needs which art answers. We are caught.
He worked on iconic television programs like Monitor. In 1962, he left Britain and moved to France in self-imposed exile.
You like this cafe? When I'm down here, it's one of my favorite. I've begun working in cafes now. Oh, merci.
His 1972 ways of seeing changed the way we all looked at great works of art and made them seem like part of our everyday.
Take this original painting in the National Gallery. Only what you are seeing is still not the original.
I spoke to him about Bento's sketchbook, his new work reimagining the lost drawings of the 17th century philosopher Spinoza. Why Spinoza?
He has interested me as a philosopher for most of my life. I mean, anyway, since I was a young man. He's interesting because he says this dualism, really invented by Descartes, who was a little older than him, that's to say the dualism between the existent being on one hand material and on the other spiritual, if you wish. This is nonsense. They in fact make a whole. They are a unity.
But he's a philosopher, he's a thinker. He was also, because he had to support himself, a maker of things.
Yes, he was a lens grinder.
Which helps you see differently or
Yes.
helps you see better. And
Yes.
that's also what you do.
Maybe, when he was living was the great period of new discoveries thanks to the telescope and the microscope. So the microscopic and the macroscopic were very, very much preoccupations of his time, needing lenses, which he ground to earn his living, having been fiercely, wildly excommunicated by the Jewish religion as a heretic and non-believer and so on and so on.
There's a lovely image of the writer or the artist or you sitting in a garden sketching some plums.
Yes, it's
And
me.
That's you.
Yes, it's me.
And there's a snail as well.
Yes,
That's
not me.
That's not you.
The beginning of my drawing there was in the morning. Then I abandoned it. And then in the evening, I thought I would go back and try to draw again. And that's where I couldn't find the exact bunch of plums that I was drawing. And then I recognized the snail who'd been beside me the first time. And thanks to his or her presence, I could refine what I was drawing. Drawing is a constant correcting of errors. Maybe a great deal of creation is actually that. There's not really a point when you're suddenly aware that there's nothing more to correct. And if you were aware of that, it would probably be very bad.
Do you think also some of this book is about time passing, your past, and the influences on you?
No, I mean, I don't think that it is in any way a sort of autobiography. It seems to me that what it's a book. I hope that it's a book about looking at the actual world in which we live today, which is both horrific in many ways and, of course, also at moments incredibly beautiful.
My political views are an intrinsic part of my view of the truth and of how I see life.
The label Marxist, which was put on you, I mean, do you see that in any way helpful?
I have claimed myself to be a Marxist. I mean, it's not something that I deny. And what I mean by that is that my reading of Marx from a very early age helped me enormously to understand history and therefore to understand where we are in history and therefore to understand what we have to envisage as a future, thinking about human dignity and justice.
In that sense, is it still helpful today?
If we look at what is happening to the world and the decisions being taken every day, and all those decisions really made in the name of one priority.
Okay, good. So here you goes. He is actually artist, a Marxist. He sees the world in a different view. Okay, what is the important thing? Take for example, children, please note, those who watch very carefully, I have some question for you. Be ready. See, there are some new technology terms. Take for example, have you heard about undersea cables, digital colonism, fake news, facial recognition? This is all some of the new terms. Like how actually he said about how he put it, a Marxist, artist, a different view. My question from this video is, can we understand the world without understanding the technology? Can we understand the world without understanding its technology? Okay, good. Maybe I'll go with Shreya. Shreya, I want your view from this video. Can we understand the world without understanding its technology? Shreya Anand.
I don't think we can, because I don't think it's possible to ever completely understand the world as a whole, let alone without understanding its complex technology. There's research that actually shows that some complicated technologies that have allowed us to thrive on this planet weren't fully understood by the humans that developed them.
Okay, I got your point. Very good. Just 1 minute. I want to know from others also. Maybe I'll go with Sankalp from the boy side. Sankalp, what is your view?
I think we can understand the world without understanding its technologies.
Brilliant. How?
For us to understand the technologies, we have to have some understanding of the world around us in the first place. And entirely know can't entirely know the technologies of the world as it is. And if you see humanity till now, we have understood the world to quite a large extent. And to do
Okay.
so, and in our understanding, that's helped us curate certain technologies.
Okay, so you are saying your understanding and prior knowledge. Okay, very good. I'll go with, thank you, Sankalp. I'll go with Arushi. Arushi, you have any contradiction point? Can we understand the world without understanding its technology? Arushi? Good. Okay. Anyone, especially Ram? Ram, you want to say something?
Guru sir, I think Arushi was frozen.
Yes, madam. There's an internet problem. She will come back. Ram Goel, you go ahead.
Okay, well, I'd say I support sort of both notions where we can and can't understand technology, or sorry, understand the world without understanding its technology, because obviously without the technology, we can have some rudimentary understanding of a world, but also, like Sankalp said, to understand technology, we have to have some of that rudimentary understanding to begin with. We use that to build the
Fantastic.
technology.
Fantastic. That's a different point. Okay. Amira, you want to add something? You're raising your hand. You want to say add something?
I don't think we can understand the world without technology because if we look at it now, the world and the technology, they're just moving together. I think it's, I
Okay.
mean, so
Okay.
dependent.
Okay. Last but not least, Alishi, you want to add because you are frozen? You want to add something?
Okay, yeah, sure. So even I don't think that we can understand the world without understanding its technology, because as in the first slide itself, you showed that, technology is not only like a mobile phones or anything. It's like the whole process for any sort of activity to take place. You need to you need to know what technology is. So therefore, we won't be able to, I think, at this point sustain without knowing how technology,
Brilliant.
acts.
Fantastic. Children, here's an example how different people have the different view, understanding the world without the technology. Some men said yes, some men said no. And this is how the technology is going to shape our new view. Okay, good. I hope everyone know, okay, this man, Arthur C. Clarke, one of the very famous story writer about the science. And he said one particular quote, okay, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Please note, children, he's saying actually he's linking the technology with the magic. This is a quote. This is a quote from this man who has written a lot of the science story. Okay, so what do you think? Why Arthur C. Clarke actually links develop to technology to magic? Why he is saying develop a technology to a magic? Maybe I'll go with Nitya. Nitya, what is your understanding?
So the first thing that came to my mind was actually how when you're trying to hide coins or hide balls or something, a lot of the times what you do is like in magic tricks that aren't really magic, it's basically creating an illusion, right?
Yes.
So if you want to hide a coin, you'll hide it, you'll move one hand around so that people's attention goes off the other hand. It's predicting how they are going to respond and how they are going to how they're going to process, basically predicting how they're going to process and what they're going to focus on. And I think that I can really liken that to technology.
My God, that's a good one. Thank you, Nita. That's a good one. I will go with last. Unnati, you're raising hand. You want to add something?
Yeah, I think it's very simple. Technology is magic to those who don't understand it, but just science to those who do.
Whoa.
So it's very simple, and that's why to those who don't understand it, technology is magic. Technology is a very technical and a structured field.
Brilliant.
So when we switch on the lights or tap a notification, not many of us completely understand what is going on, and that is magic to those to us.
Brilliant. Fantastic, Anuti. Okay, good. Children, take for example this man. And anyone know this man has quoted one important thing: all art is dependent on technology because it is a human endeavor. So even when you're using charcoal on a wall or designed the proscenium arc, that's a technology. First, anyone know who's he? Oh my God. Who's he? Children, please give the answer, yeah. Famous for 90 kids, 2000 kids.
Is he George Lucas? the
Yes,
Star
fantastic.
Wars. Yeah,
How you can people George Lucas? Ram, who's George Lucas?
he directed Star Wars or the original.
Yes, the man who created all the Star Wars chronology. Oh my God. Guys, that means no one is watching the Star Wars. Oh my God, please watch it. And he is a very famous, actually, a technology, a science director who has quoted, just see how artists depend on the technology. It depends on what kind of the wall or you design that particular technology is coming the art. So what point do George Lucas making about constitute the technology? Listen very carefully. See, all art is depend on technology, all art. They're linking more thing about art. So what point do George Lucas makes about the constitute the technology? Science Banga. Science Banga, first you understand what point do George Lucas make the constitute the technology? You want to say something? If you don't know, you can pass it. Okay, very good. Padi Mittal. Padi, are you there? Okay, good. Finally, I'll go with the Sankalp. Sankalp.
I think it tells us that technology is something which helps to reduce human work or human load.
Oh, okay. Your point of view is about human work. Okay, but I have a different point. Okay, Nitya. Okay, yes, yes, Nitya.
So I think what he's talking about is the application of tools with knowledge and a
Fantastic.
purpose.
Fantastic. That's application. I got a point. How your application knowledge help to constitute your technology. So please know, children, what is application? What is the knowledge which you constitute? That makes a very important thing. What George Lucas is saying. Okay, good. So this is a basic foundation of the technology. Okay, how the technology plays a very important role. How you view the world and what are some of the quotes related to technology. With this, we are going for the second topic, the foundation points of technology over. Anyone tell what is the second topic we have to discuss? I've shown in the first slide, in the beginning.
Values and ethics.
Brilliant, fantastic, Nitya. Madam Nitya gets a 1 mark. This is a power of taking notes. Come on, guys, please take the notes. Okay, good. So values and ethics. So foundation of technology over. Now we are going to values and ethics. How technology is linking with values and ethics. I request everyone please pay attention. I'm going to discuss a lot of a knowledge question in this one. So please note. These are some of the important knowledge questions you should understand about values and ethics. Take for example, does technology dash or dash us from accessing the knowledge about the world? This is a knowledge question. Okay, of course, it's very difficult. Can you try it, children? What could be the 1? What could be a 2? Does technology dash or dash us from accessing knowledge about the world?
Allow and prevent.
Allow and prevent. Fantastic. Very good.
Help and hinder.
Help and hinder. Okay, madam. I'll come to you, madam. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, good. Please note, children, how does this technology support or prevent us from accessing the knowledge about the world? Do you think, is it technology supporting us to access the new knowledge or it is preventing? Those who watch a social dilemma, now they have to answer this question. Who should be responsible for the development of ethical technology? The entire social dilemma, those who are watching, is talking about ethical. How the people worked in Facebook, how the people work in Pinterest, Twitter. Now they are blaming about all the ethical thing. So who should be the responsible, the development of ethical? But do we have ethical in technology? That we are going to discuss in the class. Okay, so please see this one. This is an important quote. Okay, you don't need any introduction about this man. Technology is unlocking the initiate compassion we have for our fellow human being. Just see the word, each and every word. This is a man, okay, who's a technocentrist. A technology is unlocking the innate compassion we have for the fellow human being. Okay, what is your takeaway? The important actually knowledge question you should ask. Do you think that technology inherently moral, immoral, or amoral? Maybe I want to answer from Amira. Amira, what do you say?
I think technology is immoral
Oh my God, why?
because I mean it does help us a lot, but then after watching the documentary. It just really. I watched it a long time back. My mother made me watch it, but then
Oh, very good. You have a very lucky mother. Okay, how your mother knows about this documentary? How she knows?
I don't know. I think someone sent it to her on WhatsApp. Then she's like, "I'm gonna watch
Especially for you to watch, huh? Yes, I think every mother should tell to the daughter and the son to watch this documentary. Yes.
So it's, I mean, I think it's really immoral because, see, it does help us, but there are more um, disadvantages than advantages.
Okay, okay. I will discuss in the class. And thank you, Amira, you connecting with your documentary. That's why I've sent this documentary. I've sent it to 5 reminders. Thank you very much. Okay, Unnati want to say something. Unnati, yes, Unnati, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that technology is neither of these because it's a non-living entity. So it cannot inherently have an element of morality at all. That is a human-made concept. So because of that, technology works entirely on algorithms or sets of rules. So what you teach technology or what you use technology for is what makes it moral or immoral at all. But there's obviously more complexity to this because, for example, I think a few years back it was in the news that there was a woman who was killed by a self-driving car because it didn't
Yes.
recognize her as a pedestrian. This
Yes.
is a compelling example of why, even though we can teach technology rules to be moral, it's almost impossible to make it
Fantastic.
morally
I got it.
acceptable for
I got
society.
your point. Fantastic. Okay, that's a different view. Okay, last I'll go with Arushi. Arushi, Nitya and Arushi. Okay, I'll go with first Arushi. She also want to say.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I would, after hearing what said, I would definitely agree with that because, and I mean, I would like to add to that as well, I guess, because I think, yeah, technology could be moral, but if we use it in an immoral way, then it
Hmm.
would be immoral. Yeah, so I don't think amoral, we should even like identify technology as that.
Brilliant.
But yeah, so
It
it's,
depends on how you are using.
yeah.
Brilliant. I'll go last with Nitya. Nitya. Okay.
So I actually agree with Unnati as well. But I also think that technology depends on it is a form of knowledge to some extent, right? And it is a way of progressing society. And one thing I think they said in the social dilemma is also that we are human beings are not progressing as fast as technology is progressing. And I think it's more of a race than a moral or immoral entity. It's like a race. It's sort of
Brilliant.
a race for
Yes.
power. It's or whatever ends the it aims to meet. But like it is a sort of um race between who can access and develop that knowledge and completely
Brilliant. Yes, yes, Nitya, I agree. It's a technology, it's a race. Okay, when I yes, I am also I consider it is a race because whenever the iPhone new product is released, I have to win that race to buy the new phone for my wife. My wife always tell me, come on, you have to win in the race to get a new phone. Technology is always a race for every husband. Okay, when you go right. Okay, good. Okay, so now we have a small video. Okay, okay, what is this video? Children, please note. I have a little personal knowledge which I want to share. When I went to last week a mall, so when I was asking about, I want to buy a new shoe. So then I come to know this particular Nike product, okay, Vaporfly, and then it was fantastic one. It impacted new learning. Then when I asked about the cost and they were asking me about half of my salary, then I ran away from the shop. Okay, instead of putting the shoe, I ran away from the shop. Then I want to know, search about why this particular shoe this much very costly. What made? Then I was searching it. So this video talks about a new shoe developed by the Nike. It's called as a Vaporfly in the wake of a record-breaking times from runners wearing. Okay, Nike's Vaporfly shoe. But after this shoe, please note a new regulation from the sports governing body. Okay, they are going to make in the head of the Tokyo Olympics. Why this shoe is in controversy? What is the technology? Anyone knows about the shoe? Anyone first have the shoe? I want to really know. Anyone have the shoe? And the big thank, if you have the shoe, okay, you are blessed with all the gods. Okay, very good. No one has the shoe. Okay, just search about it. This is a Vaporfly shoe. Now, before I go, just see this. He's a vice president of the Nike, Brett Holtz. He's talking about the shoe, and then I will tell you what is a technology. Okay, this is an interesting one. Please watch this.
My name is Brett Holtz, Vice President of Nike Running Footwear. We are here today at Nike Town London for the launch of the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. This product has been designed and created for all marathoners of all levels to help everyone achieve their records and break those barriers. It'll be debuted on our elite athletes in the London Marathon, and then we'll have a broader release this summer. We started with the Nike Vaporfly 4%. The update here for the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent is really just an evolution of that exact same system that really has changed the game in terms of marathoning for our elite athletes. The biggest update really with the Next Percent is 15% more foam underfoot, specifically in the forefoot, which is where you're going to get the highest rate of energy return. 2 layers of that Zoom X foam, and then sandwiched in between is that articulated carbon fiber plate. So this is what's giving athletes that propulsion to get their foot on and off ground.
It's combining the 2 most important things that elites want from a racing shoe, and that's to be light and responsive, which the plate helps with, and to be cushioning, so to return as much energy as possible to your body without losing that shock absorption.
Okay, so this is the Vaporfly shoe. But what is the controversy? That you should know, understand the controversy behind the Nike's Vaporfly shoe. Why the sports governing body, they are planning to ban the shoe, especially for the sports people in Tokyo Olympic. What is the controversy, technology, and the shoe? Just see this.
I think a lot of runners are discouraged that shoes have become such a huge focus in a sport that used to be seen as so elemental. It was just about your training and your fitness and you on the open road. And this shoe technology controversy has changed all that. People wonder, where was this regulation earlier? They feel like not all brands were given the same chance to develop this technology, that maybe the spirit of the rules was largely ignored for several years.
On January 31st, World Athletics, track and field's world governing body, released new regulations about shoes worn in elite marathon competition in the wake of record-breaking times from runners wearing Nike's Vaporfly shoes. The regulations set specific limits about the height and composition of distance running shoes. Soles can be no thicker than 40 millimeters, and any rigid plates must be in one continuous plane. 2020 is an Olympic year. The January ruling means athletes can wear prototypes in February's Olympic trials, but any new shoes must be available at retail by April 30th if they're to be worn at the Tokyo Olympics. So how are shoe companies scrambling to match Nike's Vaporfly technology?
Well, I think the first objection by critics was the timing, because World Athletics, had received complaints about these Nike shoes, or concerns at least, for at least the past 2 or 3 years. And yet it took until January for them to take any really specific action. So I think competing brands were saying, hey, this is an Olympic year. This is incredibly important for not only the development of our technology, but also for our competitors who have their highest profile competition. The US is almost unique in the world in that it holds trials for the Olympic marathon team. Most other nations hand select their marathoners, but in the case of the US, you have to finish in the top 3 among women or men to qualify. Of course, that makes it incredibly important that you're in shape and that you have a shoe that can beat other runners.
Earlier this year, the Wall Street Journal studied the Vaporfly, asking experts to dissect the shoe to demonstrate what some athletes and critics say give the shoes an advantage.
Second, you can see the full-length carbon fiber plate. And this carbon fiber plate adds a lot of stiffness and stability to the shoe as well.
It's a race to the spring deadline for brands to release shoes, if they haven't already, that contain a carbon plate and comply with the new World Athletics regulations. While Hoka Ona Ona's shoe comparable to the Vaporfly technology has been out since May 2019, we'll see debuts from brands like Saucony with their Endorphin Pro, which will be released globally on April 15th. Brooks will publicly launch their Hyperion Elite shoe on February 29th, but announced 5 days before the Olympic trials that some of their elite athletes will be racing in the next iteration, the Hyperion Elite 2, which will hit the market in late April ahead of the April 30th deadline.
Okay, good. Here it goes. You have a new technology. How the new technology actually is changing the way we actually sporting field. Okay, so it's a fantastic real life situation involving advancement of running shoe technology, and it's impacting the athlete's world. So what is the main heart of this video, children? The danger with technology is start with it is influencing a performance, especially athlete's world, more than the normal difference between the two humans. Then the human integrity of result is gone. A technology is influencing you to win in a race. Okay, it's helping you to compare with other any kind of the two humans. So I have some knowledge question. Take for example, what we can learn about a value and ethics in the sporting world from this. Do you think this particular technology will make a value in ethics? Has sport ever been about level playing field? Or can we ever reconcile the desire to win with help of the technology? How this is going to be changed? This is a key knowledge question you have to understand. And there is a, I'll give the link, there's a beautiful article which came in the Wall Street Journal also. Okay, good. So I have a certain question. So can we learn about a value and ethics in the sporting field from this video? I want to listen from, maybe I'll go with Amida or Sayed Anand. Okay, Sayed, you are raising the hand. Sayed, what is your view?
I think that we can learn that values and ethics are very controversial subjects within the sporting world because they deal with where to draw the line, and they basically help us know how to give everyone an ethically fair chance at succeeding as long as they put
Okay,
in
good.
the.
Your point of view, we can learn the values and ethics. Okay, brilliant. I'll come to you. Maybe I'll go with Ram. You're raising hand. Ram, what do you say, Ram?
Well, I mean, what can we learn about their values? From this, you could say that they value having, a level playing field in the sense that it's mostly or it's entirely the human effort that sets the difference and not any external kind of
Very good.
support.
Very good. That's a different point. Human effort. Okay, I'll go with Sankalp.
So I think the values and ethics of sport are something which is trying to be preserved from now on, because with technology, it's growing and it's become a commercial aspect in our world. And millions, not millions, thousands of companies.
Commercial, that's commercial, make skills, values, and ethics. Okay, last, I'll go with the Arushi. Arushi, you want to add something, raising your hand? Arushi? No.
Yeah, I wasn't, yeah, but then, sorry, my internet is kind of bad right now. Yeah, so are we talking about the same question?
Yes, ethics.
So, yeah, so what can we learn about the values, ethics in the sporting world from this? I mean, so it clearly shows, as even Ram said that about, how it's supposed, wait, I think he said this, that it's supposed to be fair or something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with what he said basically.
Okay, good. Anyone want to add? Okay, Nitya K, very good. Nitya K, before I go for next one. Yes, Nitya.
This question only, right?
Yes, miss.
So in sports, it's always really been about the average human physiology. So I think this kind of links to the second question as well. It's about if you see like a female, for example, competing in female events, but she probably has a body style that's very different to the average, she would not be treated in the same way. So
Yes.
basically for sports, it's always been about the average human physiology and how much can you push it. And I think that the question here is, are we starting to consider technology part of the human physiology? Are we starting to consider technology part of our
Ethics.
integral part of our the way that we function, our bodies? So that could.
Okay, Nitya, that's a good point. Okay, that's a good point. But I want a little more about how this is values and ethics in the sporting field. That's why I'm going to check with the last activity. This is the last activity of this class. So then this is a very interesting activity. That's why I want everyone to have a little activity this time. This activity is given by one of my students. Okay, who is studying in NYU. So last week he called me, is a 2018 ban Navdeep Bansal, and then he has given this one. Okay, actually when he was going for this class, one of his professor has referred this particular thing. It's a very difficult activity. Okay, I really want to know how many can handle this particular activity. What is this one? Did a human or computer write this? I'm going to ask certain question. A shocking amount of what we are daily reading is not created by the humans, but by computer algorithms. Can you tell the difference? Please note, you will be getting a statement and you will get a two column, human or computer. You have to read this statement and you have to tell with a human or computer. Is it clear, children? Mona, with your permission, can I go 5 minutes for this, madam?
Yes, sir. Sure, please go ahead.
Yes. So this is I'll give the link. Okay. And after this link, you have to answer it. Please note, you have to read the statement and then don't click just like that. Please read the statement. It could be written by human or a computer. Okay. You will have exactly 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you have to finish it. Here you go, the links. Okay, the link is on the chat box. Your time starts now. Okay, let's see who's the winner of this quiz. Okay, you can go and you have to write. You have to identify it is written by human or a computer. Let's see who is the winner of this particular thing. Very easy one. You have to use your common sense. Oh, Vaidegi madam is also participating. Thank you, madam. The last 4 minutes. Oh my God. Come on, children. I can see many people duck out. Okay, last 2 minutes. Come on, make it fast. Okay, last 1 minute. Who's going to winner of this quest? Let's see. Okay, children, last 5 seconds. Okay, very good. I think most of the people got an answer. Can I end or you want another 5 seconds? No. Okay, good. Okay, very good. So here you goes a small thing, how what you are reading on the Facebook and Twitter, was it written by the human or a computer? Okay, let's see the winner, and I want to listen the point of view from the winner. Okay, Silam, was it interesting? Any feedback? Was it interesting? No, sir, just boring.
Especially like the music.
The music part. Yeah, even for me also. Yes. Okay. Just 1 minute. I'm taking the. Okay, I'm just checking the window. 1 minute. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, got it. Okay, good. Oh my God, I have a new winner. Thank you very much. Finally, someone new winner. The winner of this actually the quiz is Sher Hanand. Very good, Sher. Finally, you got it. Okay. 9. And second one is Arushi. And third one is Nitya. Okay, very good, guys. 988. Brilliant, fantastic. So yeah, can you share your experience? Just tell me, what is your thought came when you answering this question?
Some of them like had a more cold tone. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can tell when a human writes something and when it's something just written by a program. Because also some of the poems were like they didn't make any sense, so I didn't see how a human could write
Very
that.
good, very good. Okay, so
So like in terms of the art and the music,
yes,
being someone who's really interested in art and music, and I spend a lot of time listening to, I think you kind of get conditioned to
yes,
understanding.
brilliant.
And I think that because it was so perfectly timed and the way that the notes progressed was
Correct.
very, very like sort of predictable.
Thank you, Nitya. That's an important point, guys. But today we have completed 2 topics: foundation, technology, values, and ethics. Maybe next class I will continue with the social dilemma documentary and technology and perspective. Okay, those who are not seen the social dilemma documentary, please watch it. And these are the things today we have seen. We have seen the foundation point technology, just a recap, and John Berger, how you new technology view the world, who should be responsible for the ethical development technology. And we have seen about Max Nike's Vaporfly, and the last who actually created by the text. Whatever text you are reading in your daily life is not created by the human. How did make? I have to link this particular activity with algorithm, which I'm going to start in the next class. Okay, good. So before I wind up the class today, most of the people have participated. I really want to know who's the winner of this TOK batch today. So we have Vaidegi madam. Vaidegi madam, please tell the winner. Madam, I need only the winner. Yes.
Okay. Nitya Kirvar, 9 points.
Oh my God, brilliant, fantastic. Give a big round of applause to Nitya, children. Very good. Excellent, Nitya.
Yeah.
Brilliant, Nitya. Okay. Maybe could be a reason, Nitya, you are sitting outside a beautiful environment. Okay. Trees and ESL. Okay. That is a connection. That's a technology. Thank you, Nitya. Yes. Thank you, Nitya. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you very much. We will see you on the next week class. Okay. With same topic. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Vaidhi, I want to talk to you. Madam, now finally, you got that mail, madam. Thank you. Madam, mail, madam. When I got that mail, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about you only. My God, finally. Madam, but
இல்ல இது எங்க வீட்டுல இன்டர்நெட் ஒர்க் பண்ணலங்க. நான் ஹாட்ஸ்பாட்ல தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். 2-3 நாளா, சனி ஞாயிறு திங்கள், இப்ப 4வது நாள் செவ்வாய். எம்டிஎன்எல் ஆளுங்க நேத்தி வந்து ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ண முடியல. அதனால நான் வந்து வீக்கெண்ட்ல அவுட்லுக் தொடல. கீர்த்தி வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு மெயில் போட்டுச்சு, வாட்ஸ்அப்ல மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிச்சு, மெயில் பாரு. மேபிள் வந்து எனக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பி மெயில் பார்க்க சொன்னா, நீ பாரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிச்சு. அப்புறம் நான் வந்து மறுபடியும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணி நான் மெயில் பார்த்தா, நம்ம அனுப்புன அதே மெசேஜ் இந்த அம்மா உல்டா பண்ணி, நான் அதை தான் நாங்க அனுப்பியிருந்தேன். கரண்ட் சிச்சுவேஷன் எல்லாரும் வந்தா நல்லா இருக்காதுன்னு அனுப்பியிருந்தேன். அதே மெசேஜ இந்த அம்மா அனுப்பி, அது முன்னாடி தெரியாதா அவங்களுக்கு? இது வந்து என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்டு ஹரியானா கவர்மெண்ட்ல இருக்கான்னு சொன்னல, ஐஏஎஸ் ஒருத்தர். அவரு வந்து எனக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சாரு, நோ வைதேகி, ஸ்கூல்ஸ் கேனாட் பி க்ளோஸ்ட். 2 நாள் முன்னாடி தான் அனுப்பியிருந்தாரு. ஆமா, அப்போ வந்து அவர் சொன்னாரு, நீ வேணா பாரு, திருப்பி அவங்க க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். ஓகே, இப்போ இன்னொரு ஃப்ரெண்டு கோயங்கால எனக்கு கலீகா இப்போ அவங்க நம்பர் 2 இருக்காங்க, டெபுட்டி பிரின்சிபலா இருக்காங்க, என்னோட கலீக். ஓகே, அவங்க
So still you have a connection with Goenka?
நிறைய பேரோட இருக்கேன் நான். அண்ட் அஃபிஷியல் விஷயம் இருக்க மாட்டேன், ஏன்னா இவங்க வந்து எனக்கு பர்சனல் ஃப்ரெண்டு. அவங்க பையன் என்னுடைய ஸ்டூடெண்டா இருந்தான் 12th. அவன் யூஎஸ்ல படிக்கும்போது லீவுக்கு எங்க வீட்டுக்கு, அங்க நாங்க யூஎஸ்ல இருக்கும்போது வந்துருவான். அவங்க ஹஸ்பண்டும் என்னோட ஹஸ்பண்டும் ஒன்னா யூபிஎஸ்சி பண்ணாங்க, ஆனா அவருக்கு கிடைக்கல. டெல்லியில வந்து படிக்கும்போது அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய ஃபேமிலி கனெக்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. இன்ஃபேக்ட் அவங்களாலதான் நான் அந்த ஸ்கூலுக்குள்ளே வந்தேன். ஃபிஜில இருந்து கோயங்கா வரும்போது அவங்களாலதான் வந்தேன். ஷானாஸ். ஆமா, அவங்க வந்து நேத்திக்கு நைட்டு சொன்னாங்க, அவங்க கிட்ட சொன்னேன் இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்கூல் டிசிஷன் எடுக்கலன்னு. அவங்க சொல்றாங்க ஏப்ரல் வரைக்கும் திறக்க முடியாது அப்படின்றாங்க. அவங்க ஸ்கூல்ல வந்து ஏப்ரல் வரைக்கும் திறக்கிற ஐடியா இல்லையா.
ஓ மை காட். அப்படியே சொன்னாங்க ஜிடிக்கு ஏப்ரல் வரைக்கும்.
அப்படி இவங்க சொன்னாங்க, அது ஆத்தரைஸ்டா நம்ம எடுத்துக்க முடியாதுல்ல. நான் ஏன்னா என்கிட்ட ஃப்ரெண்டா சொல்றாங்க ஒரு விஷயத்த.
வாட் யூ சே, do you think our school will open on January?
எஸ், எனக்கு என்ன நம்ம ஸ்கூல் வந்து ஓபன் ஆகும்னு தான் தோணுதுங்க. ஏன்னா இவங்க வந்து ஒரு பிடிவாதமா இருக்காங்க. இவங்களுக்கு வந்து சாரிங்க, ஆனா ஒரு நீங்க ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றீங்க செஷன்.
ஐயோ சாரி